Hey there guys, Josh. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Red version. Last episode we got through Vermilion City and SS Anne, and we beat the third gym. We got HM05 Flash, we got HM01 Cut, we got an HM Slave, which is Farfetch'd. We did a good chunk of stuff. We also got to Rock Tunnel, so in this episode we're going to go through Rock Tunnel, go through a couple of cities, nickname a new Pokemon, and catch a new Pokemon. And evolve it. And gamble. We got a lot of stuff to do this part. So, a good chunk of this part, I would say 1/3 to half, is Rock Tunnel. The reason I recommend getting Flash is because Flash lights up this area really well. And I'll make it so you know exactly where to go. If you don't have Flash, it'll just be pitch dark, so I 100% recommend getting Flash. Just go out and catch 10 random Pokemon. You have plenty of opportunity to do so. Heck, if you just try to have a decent team, you'll have probably 6 to 7 Pokemon already, because if you have 6 Pokemon, one of them will be evolved, you'll be fine. You know, it's not hard, because it's only the first, it's not required, but it's helpful. And they didn't want to make it so it's like, oh, you gotta catch 30 Pokemon to get this. I'm like, can I even get that many? You don't have to struggle. You just gotta play the game normally. And I'm pretty sure if you're trying this on your first try, if you never played Pokemon Red, this could also be like a thing for Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green, or even Pokemon Let's Go, because it's very, very similar. So if there's any kids out there that are like, oh, I'm playing Pokemon Let's Go, but I don't know what to do. This game is the original. It's those are the games of the remix. So if you don't know what to do, you can follow along. And hey, there's me. Oh, I did that again. I did it again. I remember back when I was recording with Peter, I would be like, hey, I defeated Joshua. There's a Joshua in this game, and I realized there's no. And trainers don't have names. That's me. I defeated the Pokemania. Whatever. So that's why I recommend getting Flash. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I caught a Pikachu to be able to teach it to him, because I think I originally caught something else. I don't know what, because I looked up on the Cerebi, well, what can learn Flash? And I was looking and looking and looking, and it's like, what can learn it? What can learn it? And the only Pokemon that can learn it that I don't want to put on my team is Pikachu, as far as I'm aware. As far as I remember. This was months ago, mind you, so I might be misremembering. But Pikachu wasn't too hard to find. I think I went to Viridian Forest. I think is the keyword. Either way, just teach him Flash. That's all I'm using him for, is a Flash boy. But 7 up 420, fighting the Slowpoke. Slowpoke is a water type, psychic I believe as well. It's very freaking bulky. So if you don't have a grass type or electric type, it's tough to take down. I mean, even with, I think I'm using Absorb or Mega Drain, and it doesn't do a lot, and it's super effective, and it's an evolve as Absorb. But, you know, freaking 420's Gloom, he's evolved, you know? Slowpoke's not. Still first form, and on a higher level, it's only doing 1/3 damage. So, like, geez Louise. You know, Pokemaniacs have kind of like a... They're kind of like strong, exotic type of stuff. So, either way, they're really good. Rock Tunnel isn't very interesting. There's not a lot of items. That's why I'm, like, I could go to the left, and it kind of baits you. It's like, oh, hey, let's go to the left. Let's see what's over there. Nope, nothing. There's nothing over there. So don't even waste your time. There's not really any hidden items, as far as I'm aware. In the remakes there are, but not in this. So right here we have an Oddish. That's why I have Lizard out. So we can use Ember, and I think it doesn't even one-shot it. Jeez. See, if you don't grind, or not even grind, if you don't battle the trainers on your way, I know when I was a kid I would, like when I was playing I think it was any RPG, not just specifically Pokemon. I remember Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon, I think were the only RPGs I actually really played. I would skip all the random battles just to progress. But then it would be really difficult for like boss fights or required stuff because I'd be underleveled because I skipped everything. Especially in Kingdom Hearts case, where I would play Kingdom Hearts 2, for example. It's the first one I played and beat, and I really loved it. It's my favorite. Where I would skip every like enemy in between my destination, and I would fight the final boss. You're supposed to be level 50. I think I was level 30 something my first time fighting him, and he was so freaking hard. And I don't think I even knew what abilities were, so I didn't equip any abilities either. You know, like, geez Louise, I don't think I can even do that now. But now that I'm an adult, I know how RPGs work. You fight everything on your way. And you may think, oh, well, it's boring. Well, that's how it makes the fights later on a little easier. And that's how you just get experience, get your teams leveled up. So that's always recommended if there's any young people out there like, hey, you know, I'm having a tough time on this. Well, just go and grind a bit in reality. Go to a place with strong Pokemon that's either wild or trainers that you never fought yet, and just go battle them for a bit. You know, get yourself a couple of levels and redetermine your strategy. I highly recommend that. Or if you want to put a comment down saying, hey, I'm having trouble in this boss fight in this Pokemon game, what do you suggest? Well, this is my team, and these are my levels. What do you suggest? You know, I'll help you out. I love Pokemon. I played them all except... No, I've played them all. I didn't really play any of the Ranger games, but I never thought I'd ever played Coliseum, but I played XD, Gale of Darkness. That's my favorite, one of my favorites that's not mainstream. Actually, it is my favorite that's not mainstream. Because I like the Mystery Dungeon series. I got Mystery Dungeon DX with the Switch, and I really like that. Oh yeah, that's right, on this one, I used Dig. And because on the first turn Dig I was underground, it used Self-Destruct. And because I was underground, I'm immune to regular attacks. It killed itself without doing a single lick of damage to me. Which was really cool, because I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, you can skip a decent amount of these trainers, but like I said, I'm skipping them just because they're not required. So, you know, I recommend if you see them, I don't know why I fought him. I don't even know if I cut him out. I hope I cut him out. I did not cut him out. I don't know why I didn't do this. He's not required. Either way. I guess I needed a couple more minutes to add in for that 27-minute mark, because these are weekend-only RPGs. But either way, we're getting really freaking far. I think this is part 6, I think. Let me see really quick, actually. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Is this part 6? Because if it is, we're really far for 6 parts. Sorry if you hear any clicking. I'm on the computer right now, just trying to see if it's part 6. Let's see, not finished. No, this is actually part 5, so we're really far for 5 parts. Usually if you're playing on your own, like if you see my time, I've been playing for a good 6 to 8 hours, I think. Because, like I said, I go back and I grind to battle all the trainers. And, you know, I take my time on this because I know I can cut out stuff. I don't mind, and I want to be able to slow it down to show you guys what's up. So, yeah, how you guys doing today? I think yesterday's part, Pokemon Red episode, well, that would have been 4, went up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it was just me. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. See, there's another one where it baits you. It's like, oh, hopefully there's an item there. Nope, there is no item. Nice try. They try. And the remakes, either Fire Red Leaf Green or Let's Go, it's there. But if you haven't played a Pokemon game before, I highly recommend getting into it. It's a very, I would say, beginner-friendly RPG. Because I'm showing my little brother right now. He's 6 years old and he knows what to do. Like, he's getting more and more into it. He can't read, so I help him read and stuff. But other than that, in terms of, like, the battling, he's understanding. He's getting it. Little by little, you know. So if you, whatever Nintendo console you have, there's a Pokemon game for it. Like I said, if you have a GameCube, it's like, oh, there's no Pokemon game for the GameCube. No, there's Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. And I recommend, in all honesty, I recommend XD before Coliseum. Because I feel like XD is more beginner-friendly. Because in Coliseum, there's a huge level curve near the end. And if you don't grind, you know, at the beginning of an RPG, you don't want to grind. Either way, Pokemon's really fun. I highly recommend it, especially for children. If parents are watching and they want to get their kids into, you know, games, or they want to get their kids into a good RPG that's meant for them because they want to play, Pokemon, 100%. Get any Nintendo console anywhere and it has something. That's starting from the Game Boy and up. You get an NES, there's no Pokemon. So you said any Nintendo? It's like, I did, but I didn't mean the original or the Super. Game Boy and 64, up. You know, because this, like I said, this is for the Game Boy. So if you want to get this for the Game Boy, I actually recommend getting either a Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, or getting a Switch with Let's Go. Because what's cool about Let's Go is it's cooperative, so you can help your kid if you want to, or your kid can play with you if he really wants to play and you're enjoying it because it's just a fun game. And it's really beginner friendly. You know, the original game has a lot of jank. You know, I'm only playing... it's funny, I've never beaten the original Red, this one right here. But I've beaten Fire Red and Let's Go, and I know a lot of the differences. And it's not like, oh, you've never beaten this game. You call yourself a Pokemon fan? Oh, you think you can beat this game without knowing all the jank and the bugs and the glitches? No, I don't think I can, but I can try. I just know there's a good amount of stuff in this game that's not in the remakes. Like in the remakes of the Sevii Islands, this game doesn't have the Sevii Islands. Also, actually no, let me phrase that. Fire and Leaf Green have the Sevii Islands. The original and Let's Go don't have the Sevii Islands, which I was really disappointed that Let's Go didn't have the Sevii Islands. Either way, we'll get to the Sevii Island area when we get to that point. Will I ever do Fire and Leaf Green? Probably not, because it's just replaying this game. If I were to do something, I'd probably do bonus features of doing Fire and Leaf Green. I would probably do the same team just to see how it goes, and I would just show the Sevii Island part. But the Sevii Islands take place a lot later in the game, between gyms, because in this game, once you beat like the 7th gym, you can go straight to the 8th gym with no in-between fluff. In the remake Fire and Leaf Green, you beat the 7th gym, then you're taken to a huge side quest area that lasts probably a good hour and a half with some good trainers to help grind up on levels a little bit, so it helps out there. So it's really up to you. You get more content with the other games compared to the original. But after I do Red, if I'm doing the Pokemon game, it's going to be Gold, Silver, or Crystal. I might just do Silver because, like, oh, why don't you do Crystal? I never played Crystal, and I don't really know too many of the differences, and I just prefer Silver. You know, that's just how I am. And I don't know, I always liked Silver more than Gold, because I always thought Lugia was cooler than Ho-Oh. You know, I know he's not a water... Is he a water type? He's not. He's a flying psychic. It's weird. But I always been a big fan of the water types, and he just looks like a water type, kind of. And he's in the Whirlpool Islands, a water area, so... That's what I would do. But I'm not doing a Pokemon game after this one immediately. I don't know what I would do. But I know tomorrow is going to be Dead Space, just by myself as far as I'm working, because I think tomorrow I'm not tomorrow. On Friday was the... whatever, I think it's episode 6 of Dead Space. The last one with me and Peter. And I'm just trying to figure out how the heck to record myself. I haven't recorded the next Dead Space parts, but there we go, we're at a rock tunnel. And you actually can talk to this tree, and he'll give you a max either. Thank you, tree, or bush, or however you want to describe it. Either way, we're at a rock tunnel, and we got a line of sight of this trainer. Not required, but I think I probably show it anyway, because I don't know how to edit. I don't know why I showed it. I could have just cut it. Why did I do that? I gotta pay more attention. But yeah, we're at a rock tunnel. There's a lot of rock type trainers, so if you find any of the hikers, have your grass or water types out and about. That way it'll just be easier. Let's see, so this next town we're coming up on is... Oh, what's the name of it? Oh my goodness, the name eludes me. Holy crap. Wow. Oh my goodness, I completely freaking forgot. It has the Pokemon Tower. It has Mr. Fuji. What's the name of it? Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. Either way, it's apparently one of the scariest places in Pokemon because of just little things about it. Yeah, the music is creepy too. It's like dun 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 dun. It has really positive music in the Pokemon Center still. I mean, it makes sense. It's a place of healing after all. You don't want death looming at... Oh, that's creepy now. Because the Pokemon Tower has buried Pokemon because they die. They die. Oh, there was a cut. I could tell because the guy just moved out of nowhere. I don't know. Oh, I think I know what I cut. I think I stopped the recording, went back to Rock Tunnel, and fought all those trainers. I want to say that's what I did, but I cannot say for sure. So we're going to nickname one of my Pokemon. Who we're going to nicknaming? Derp. We're re-nicknaming Derp because I nicknamed him Derp when he was a Magikarp. He's not a Magikarp anymore, but he's still my Derp. So he's now Upset Derp because he's really upset for some reason. So now we have Derp upgraded to Upset Derp. So that's always nice. That's the Pokemart. I think you can get now Great Balls there. If you couldn't get them before, now you can. Rock Tunnel, if you haven't gone through it yet after watching this, repels are your best friend. So we have a rival battle here. Bruh, come on now. Now here's the thing, when you fight him, he doesn't have his Raticate anymore. It's theorized that you in the last battle, you killed his Raticate, you know. But I don't know, I never read too much into it. People say, you killed him. I'm not going to say, oh, I believe that, or I'm not going to say, he probably just boxed it, put it in the PC. I'm not going to say I believe that either, just because someone else said it. I honestly have no idea, you know. I mean, I think the killing, he died, seems more believable, because why else would he be here in the Pokemon Tower? You know? But in his place, he has a Growlithe, which is a fire type, so I would not recommend having any grass types out and about. And I just use Upset Dirt's Bubble Beam because he's just OP. And he also has an Execute, which is grass psychic type, so fire types are good. I was gonna say dark types, but dark types don't exist in this game. That's why Bite's a normal type. So fire types, bug types are really strong if you have any sort of bug type moves. Which I don't think there's that many bug type moves. I think Twin Needle from Beedrill, that's about it. Summon out Kadabra. I think I just keep out. Oh no, I guess I do not. I don't care because his Kadabra, his defense is not very high, like I said. So I think last time I used Spearow. Now I don't care, and it got a critical hit and one-shot him. And now it's Wartortle's turn, and I summon out my 420. See, everyone gets some good screen time this time. Everyone gets good screen time. And we're going to use Absorb. I wonder when he's going to learn Mega Drain. Will it be this episode or the next part? I don't know. I seriously have no idea. Because I think for the next parts from this point, I might just do live commentary, similar to how Chugga Conroy does it. Because I feel like it's a little more entertaining, so you can hear my reactions as we do it. And I'm not guessing what I did 3 months ago. But I'll do it for a part or two. But I don't know how it'll turn out. That's my only thing, because I can still make cuts, you know. It'll just be a little different, because I like how this is turning out. So I guess we'll see what happens, because he does skip trainers, and if he battles when he's not supposed to, he'll just cut it out. So I can always do that, and then after I'm done recording, then I can just do my thing. But I still want these weekend parts, just 2 a week, so Saturday and Sunday, so I'll still make them beefers, 30 minutes, give or take. Upwards of that time, because I know these are long episodes to watch, but I only upload 2 days a week. So if there's people that watch me that really like Pokemon but not Dead Space, it gives them because if you have 15 minutes for Dead Space 5 times, it's 30, 60, 75 minutes, where Pokemon only has 2 days. Excuse me, holy cow. Where Pokemon only has 2 days for 30 minutes, so it's 60 minutes. So I try to make it so it's a little even. And so now we're on the next route. Oh, what is the town's name? Oh my goodness. Hey Google, what is the town's name with the Pokemon Tower in Pokemon Red?
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town is a village that can be visited in Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, and the remakes thereof.
Jeez Louise. Lavender Town. I could not remember that. I kept thinking it started with a C or something. It's I'm glad I have that Google. One of my things I was going to catch if I picked a water type or even a grass type, is that you can actually cut that tree down using cut, and you can catch yourself, I think it's a Growlithe in red, Fire Red, respectively. I think Let's Go Pikachu as well. Or you can catch a Vulpix in Pokemon Blue, Leaf Green, and Let's Go Eevee, respectively. The only difference between the two is Growlithe has a high physical stat, and Vulpix has a high special stat, higher than each other, at least not super high. And Fire type in this game is considered a physical move, not special, as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong though. Either way, oh frick, I don't know. I want to say it was considered a physical type move. I want to say that. which means that Growlithe would be better option. If fire was a special type, yeah, I want to say it was a physical, because Flareon isn't very good until Gen 4, and even then it's not very good, which sucks. It is what it is. But now here we are in the next town, which I don't know the name of again. Oh my goodness. This is where the 4th gym is, as the Pokemon, not the Pokemon, it has a big shopping center, and also has a place where you can gamble real well, so that's always fun. These town names elude me, man, I swear. But here we are, we're about to go get my next Pokemon, the 6th and final member of my team. As far as I'm aware, I think it's the last time you have to use Flash, so that's why I just boxed Pikachu, because I didn't need it anymore. But like I said, this is the last member of my team. Now, if you guys already played this game, you already know what it's going to be. We're going to get this Pokeball, and it's going to be an Eevee. Ooh. Am I nicknaming it now? That's kind of not fun. Well, I'm nicknaming it Speedy Boy. Now, I don't know why I nicknamed it now. I should have just waited, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go and evolve it right now anyway. Now, here's the thing. Eevee can evolve into 3 different Pokemon, according to Bill. So, he can evolve either into Flareon, which is a fire type, Jolteon, which is an electric type, or Vaporeon, which is a electric type. Now, I already have a fire type, which is, Lizard. And so I'm not getting Flareon, and I already have Water type, Super Derp, so I'm not getting Vaporeon, which means I'm getting a Jolteon as the last member of my team. And that's why I nicknamed it Speedy Boy, because its speed stat is really high. And so the electric type Jolteon is going to be on my team. That's also why I saved the Thunderbolt TM, because after, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if Eevee's in the exception, but as far as I'm aware, if you evolve Pokemon with a stone, it can no longer learn moves at all. So King, when I evolved it with the Moonstone, wait a minute, but it learned Thrash. Did it learn Thrash? It did. Wait a minute. You know what? Don't even listen to me. Apparently, that's the jank. As far as I'm aware, though, Jolteon, I can't even say that with confidence now, because okay, so what's supposed to happen is when you use an evolutionary stone to evolve Pokemon, like use a Moonstone to evolve Nidorino or Nidorina into Nidoking Queen respectively, or use like a Thunderstone on Pikachu to evolve it to a Raichu. After that point, after you use the stone, they're not supposed to learn moves anymore after that. So it's kind of like a risk versus reward. They're stronger, but they don't have a lot of good moves unless you wait to evolve them. I thought that was the case, but I realize now that it's like, I used a Moonstone on King to evolve it to Nidoking, and it learned Thrash at the 3rd gym. I used the stone, it learned to move, so it's like, is that not with every Pokemon in this game, or did they change that rule later on? I don't remember. So I can't say for sure if Jolteon will learn any electric-type moves. Either way, I wanted it to know something now, so I taught it Thunderbolt, so it has an electric-type move now. And I think I still have Thunder Wave, too. Counter. So that guy will give you a move Counter. What it does is you throw a counter top up, and you're able to actually trade items with the trainer you're fighting. No, I'm kidding. What it does is if you take damage in that same turn, you use counter, the enemy will always go first. But if it does a physical move like tackle or fighting type or something physical that it physically makes contact according to the type, you'll deal back the damage doubled. So if they did like 50 to 60 damage, you'll do 100 to 120 damage back to them. But they have to use a physical move. So if they use something like Psychic or a Water Gun, it won't work because counter doesn't counter special moves. That's a different move for that called Mirror Coat, which does the same thing. So I'm here trying to find the guy who sells stones. This guy sells stones. There's 2 stones I want to buy. I want to buy the Thunderstone, I'll buy the Leaf Stone. Because with the Leaf Stone, I can also evolve 420. Why am I buying 2? Why am I buying 2? Who else can I evolve? Well, who else can I evolve? It's just 420. Why did I buy 2? Did I do it on accident? Either way, 420 is evolving, so it's not going to be a Gloom anymore, which is fine, because Gloom looks ugly as crap anyway. And it's going to evolve into the very, very pretty Vileplume. And there we go, that's another member of my team fully evolved, so that's 3 Pokemon out of my 6. Nope, 1, 2, 3, yeah. And this is going to be the 4th Pokemon fully evolved. So Speedy Boy is going to be evolving into even speedier boy, Jolteon, the electric type. Which is always nice. I don't think I've ever used Jolteon on my team. A lot of these Pokemon I never used. I've never used Charizard on my team. Or Charmander, I'm sorry. I never used Fearow. I always use Gyarados. Even though I picked the water type, although whatever. I never used Jolteon. I never used Vileplume. But I was like, you know what? Let's do this Let's Play. Let's just try something different, you know? Let's just see how it goes. And a lot of these times I never planned out my Pokemon. I'm not like, oh, what would be a good and effective team? Well, this would be good against this would be cover this person's weakness. No, I never did that. Buy that lemonade. 100%. I think you can buy any of them, but I always just buy the lemonade anyway. You want to go on the top of the shopping center and buy one. It is required. And you may think I'm joking, but I'm not, I promise. Because there's guards on the gates on the outsides of some of the cities that require drinks to pass them. You only need to give one guard one drink, and he'll share it with everybody, and you'll be fine. But it's required. But yeah, I have now 4 out of my 6 Pokemon fully evolved. No, I got all 5. No, I got 5 out of 6. Yeah, because Nidoking. Okay, yeah. So we have Gyarados, Nidoking, Fearow, Jolteon, and Vileplume. Now we're just waiting on Charmeleon to evolve, which won't happen until level 36. So we got a little bit of time. Either way, Charmeleon is really strong. If you go into this little restaurant, you can actually talk to this guy up in the corner. He's very sad that he keeps losing at the slots. Hope he didn't spend all his life savings. And he'll give you the coin case. You come in here, there's some Team Rocket grunts. Oh, geez, 2,000 Pokemon as prizes. How do people not notice these things? You know, how do they transfer Pokemon? I mean, I guess they can trank them, but either way, here's one thing that they removed from the Let's Go games. Gambling! It's here in the Let's Go games, but you can't play them. I think it has something to do with, like, overseas gambling laws, but I never liked that, because I always thought this was interesting. This is how you can get some Pokemon, you know? I'm not very good at it, but I'm here just to show you how it is. There is some timing to it, more than luck. I remember back in the day, I would be like, click it and be like 7, 7, 7, click, 7, 7, 7, click, and it wouldn't work all the time, but how it worked a decent amount for me where I would win a good chunk. But you can talk some of the patrons around, and you'll actually get some free coins just to start off. Some machines are hot, some machines are cold, so be aware of that as well. I don't know which ones are which. But I don't think I win anything. Yeah, no, I didn't win anything. But I'm still trying to bet to see if I can just show off how you win or what you win. Nope, nothing. So I ran out of coins. You can always buy some at the coin center in the top left, but I didn't care for it. But that's all for this episode, guys. Next episode will be live commentary, and we're going to try to go through the next gym and maybe a hideout or 2. I don't know, but either way, thank you all for watching. My name is Josh. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.